Right now, you're probably replaying something embarrassing you did last week. Maybe last year. Something you said, something you wore, something that made you cringe the second it happened. Here's what a Cornell psychology experiment discovered. Almost nobody else remembers it. And there's a number that proves it. You walk into a room and you're convinced everyone clocked the coffee stain on your shirt. You give a presentation and you're sure everyone noticed your voice shake. You laugh a little too loud at a party and spend the rest of the night sure people are still thinking about it. Meanwhile, everyone else in that room is doing the exact same thing, starring in their own mental movie, worrying about their own stain, their own shaky voice, their own laugh. Nobody's watching you. They're too busy worrying that you're watching them. Psychologists have a name for this, the spotlight effect. It's the tendency to believe that other people notice your appearance, your mistakes, and your behavior far more than they actually do. Your brain acts like you're standing under a spotlight, on a stage, with an audience tracking your every move. In reality, you're not the main character in anyone else's story. You're barely a background extra. In 2000, psychologist Thomas Gilovich and his colleagues at Cornell ran an experiment to test this. They took a college student, put them in a t-shirt with a giant photo of Barry Manilow on it. A musician the researchers had already confirmed this specific group of students found embarrassing, and sent them into a room full of other students filling out a questionnaire. After a few minutes, the student left the room and was asked one question. What percentage of people in there do you think noticed your shirt? The average guess? About 50%. Half the room, they figured, clocked it. Then the researchers asked the people who were actually in the room. The real number of people who could identify the face on the shirt, 25%. Half of what the wearer predicted. And it wasn't just about embarrassment. In a follow-up version of the study, students wore a shirt with someone they'd consider a compliment to wear. Martin Luther King Jr., Bob Marley, Jerry Seinfeld. Same 50% prediction. This time, fewer than 1 in 10 people actually noticed. Good or bad, flattering or humiliating, people wildly overestimate how much anyone is paying attention to them. This isn't vanity. It's a wiring issue. You experience your own life from the inside in total detail all the time. Every flaw, every stumble, every awkward pause is loud and vivid to you because you're the one narrating it. But everyone else is running their own internal narration about their own deadlines, their own relationships, their own lunch plans. Your embarrassing moment is a 2-second blip in someone else's day, if it registers at all. Psychologists call the deeper mechanism egocentric bias. We struggle to separate what's obvious to us from what's actually visible to others. Your inner world feels like the whole world. It isn't. This is why you rewrite a text 5 times before sending it. Why you talk yourself out of going to the gym because you're worried people are watching you lift. Why you avoid raising your hand in a meeting in case the question sounds stupid. It's why so many of us over-edit every photo before we post it, and why a single typo in an email can ruin an afternoon. The spotlight effect doesn't just make you feel judged, it quietly shrinks your life. It keeps you from raising your hand, trying the new hobby, wearing the outfit you actually like, starting the video channel, saying the thing you actually think. Every one of those hesitations is built on an audience that, statistically, isn't paying nearly as much attention as you think. So here's the practical version of this. The next time you're spiraling over something you said an hour ago, remember the number. 50% predicted. 25% noticed. And that was in an experiment specifically designed to make someone stand out. In your actual daily life, with no giant Barry Manilow t-shirt involved, the real number of people tracking your small mistakes is almost certainly close to 0. That awkward pause in your Zoom call, gone from their memory by the next meeting. The thing you said that felt cringy, they were thinking about their own lunch order. You are not the main character in a room full of judges. You're one person in a room full of people who are just as worried about themselves as you are about you. If this helped you see your last embarrassing moment a little differently, that's the whole point of this channel. Real psychology, explained simply, that actually changes how you move through your day. Subscribe if you want more of this. And if you've ever frozen up worrying about what people think, tell me about it in the comments.